I keep looking for simple scientific things that I could use in my stories to make them seem like magic. And I keep coming up with them. You stumble across them so easily. And as soon as you start looking into something, despite yourself, you get interested in it. It's very hard not to be interested in something when you start looking into it, I find. These boys turned up, this boy and this girl turned up with the magic hands. They had compasses. They got stuck out on the ice. And they were getting cold and they needed a fire. And they didn't have anything to start a fire with. And I came up with an idea, because I just was thinking, I was stuck on the ice. I've got my boat, I've got some wood, but I haven't got anything to start the fire with. I wonder what I could do. And I came up with this brilliant idea. I thought they could go out of the ice, they could cut a big of ice, they could carve it and make it into a lens, and then like a magnifying glass, they could use the lens to start a fire. Now, do you believe you can start a fire with a magnifying glass? Yeah. Yes. Do you believe you can start a fire with a lump of ice? No. And I thought, the islands of Hexult, if these boys started this fire with a lump of ice, they must be magicians. They've started fire with ice. But I was a bit worried because I didn't want someone to go, oh, that's unbelievable. So I had to do some research to find out if you could start a fire with a lump of ice. So where did you go for research? Library? Oh, gosh. I had one person even mention a thing called a book. It wasn't that. It wasn't the library. Internet. Where on the internet? Wikipedia. Oh, you're all intelligent. No, I didn't manage that. YouTube I used. I typed in lens made from ice on YouTube. Straight away it came up. Chap in Canada. There he is with his furs on. He got a bit of ice, carved it, made a lens and lit a fire. It's not only possible, he didn't even make it look that hard. If you're interested, you can go onto my website and there is a link to my Canadian friend, never met, lighting a fire with a piece of ice. Great little bit of science, quite unbelievable, so it will look like magic.